An AI can now plan your life's work and your life savings in under 10 seconds. No appointment, no suit, no handshake. But the question is no longer if machines will manage your wealth. The question is, should you trust them with it? In the next few minutes, you will see exactly how artificial intelligence is quietly rewriting the rules of financial advice, who benefits, who loses, and what it means for your money. Trillions of dollars are already being managed by algorithms, not people. Most of the world has no idea this shift has already happened. This is not a story about distant technology. This is a story about your retirement, your mortgage, and the advice you may already be receiving without knowing its true source. So the real question is not whether machines can calculate numbers. It is whether they can understand you. Meet someone like you. A steady job, a savings account, a vague plan for retirement, and a nagging feeling that they are not doing enough with their money. For decades, the only serious option was a human financial advisor. Expensive, intimidating, and often reserved for people who already had significant wealth. Most people never even booked that meeting. The fees felt too high, the room felt too formal, and the whole idea felt out of reach. Then something shifted. An app appeared. It asked a few questions, built a portfolio in minutes, and charged almost nothing to get started. It felt effortless. Answer 5 questions, and a machine decides where your money goes for the next 30 years. Simplicity became the new selling point. Yet many people who switched to these apps admit something felt hollow. There was no one to call during a market crash. No one to say, stay calm. This is the gap most people never notice until it is too late. Convenience does not always come with comfort. The truth is, most people are not choosing between a robot and a human. They are choosing between doing something and doing nothing at all. So how does an algorithm actually build a financial plan? It starts with data, income, goals, and how much risk you claim you can handle. The system compares your answers to millions of similar profiles, then assigns you a portfolio built from preset rules written years ago by human analysts. Here is what surprises most people. The algorithm is not truly thinking. It is following instructions written by humans who cannot possibly know your specific life. A human advisor, on the other hand, listens. They notice when your voice shakes talking about your parents' medical bills. Data cannot capture that. Traditional advisors often charge around 1% of your total assets every single year. Robo advisors typically charge a fraction of that, sometimes near zero. Over 30 years, that 1% difference can quietly erase hundreds of thousands of dollars from your future. Most people never calculate this. But cheaper is not always the same as better. Many robo platforms are owned by companies that profit when you invest in their own products. Behind every friendly app interface sits a business model. Someone is always paying for that convenience, and it is rarely obvious who. So the system works by trading personal attention for lower cost and trading transparency for convenience. Neither option is purely good or bad. Here is the part almost no advertisement mentions. Algorithms are only as good as the data and assumptions built into them years earlier. In 2020, many automated portfolios sold off aggressively during the crash, locking in losses exactly when human advisors were telling clients to stay steady. Some algorithms are designed to react to fear, not manage it. That difference has cost ordinary investors real money at the worst possible moments. Most robo-advisors group people into broad categories: conservative, moderate, aggressive. But real financial lives rarely fit into 3 neat boxes. Consider someone recovering from a divorce, suddenly managing money alone for the first time. An algorithm sees only numbers. It never sees the fear behind them. And when something goes wrong, who do you call? A support chatbot, or a licensed advisor who legally must act in your best interest? The hidden problem is not that machines are incapable. It is that they are trusted with more responsibility than they were ever designed to carry. Companies market these tools as replacements for human judgment because it is profitable, not necessarily because it is wise for every single customer. Psychologists have a name for this: automation bias. Our tendency to trust a computer's answer simply because it feels objective and free of emotion. If an algorithm makes the decision, we feel less responsible when things go wrong. That psychological relief is part of why these tools feel so appealing. As these tools make investing feel effortless, some people invest less carefully, assuming the machine will simply fix any mistake they make. When friends and coworkers switch to robo-advisors, the pressure to follow grows. No one wants to feel like the only one still doing things the old way. Every automated plan asks you to trust a future you cannot see, while your instincts constantly pull toward comfort and certainty right now. Studies consistently show that people who speak with a human advisor during a crisis feel calmer and make fewer panic-driven mistakes than those using apps alone. Thousands of entry-level advisory positions have already quietly disappeared, replaced by software that can serve 10,000 clients without ever taking a lunch break. Wealthy clients still get dedicated human advisors. Everyone else increasingly gets an app. The financial advice industry is quietly splitting in two. As fewer people understand how their money is actually managed, financial literacy quietly erodes, even as access to investing appears to expand. If millions of algorithms are built on similar assumptions, they can all react the same way at the same time, amplifying a downturn instead of softening it. Laws designed to protect investors were written decades before algorithms existed, leaving real gaps in accountability that regulators are only starting to address. For the individual, the real consequence is simple. A wrong assumption, unnoticed for years, can quietly cost you the retirement you were promised. To be fair, algorithms excel at removing emotion from routine decisions, like automatically rebalancing a portfolio without hesitation or fear. For the first time, someone earning a modest salary can access professional-grade investment strategies once reserved only for the wealthy. A new hybrid model is emerging, where algorithms manage the daily numbers while a human advisor steps in only for major life decisions. This hybrid approach already manages more assets than either pure robo-platforms or pure human firms did just a few years ago. This suggests advisors are not disappearing. Their role is transforming from number crunchers into something closer to financial therapists. Empathy, judgment during uncertainty, and the ability to calm a frightened client remain distinctly human skills no algorithm has replicated. Still, human advisors now face real pressure to justify their fees by offering something an app simply cannot replicate. The real dividing line is no longer human versus machine. It is thoughtful guidance versus mindless automation, regardless of who or what provides it. Researchers have found that people trust financial advice more when they believe a human reviewed it, even when the underlying advice came entirely from a machine. This means the future may not be about removing humans entirely, but about carefully deciding when their presence is genuinely necessary. Ultimately, the deepest fear is not about losing money. It is about losing the feeling of control over one of life's most important decisions. The most financially confident people today use both tools deliberately, letting software handle routine tasks while reserving human judgment for major turning points. Before trusting any financial recommendation, ask a simple question. Does this decision need a calculator, or does it need a conscience? Remember the person from the beginning of this video, sitting at their kitchen table, unsure who to trust with their future. The truth is, they never needed to choose sides. They needed clarity, patience, and a plan built around their actual life, not just their account balance. Artificial intelligence will not replace financial advisors. It will replace the advisors who never offered more value than a spreadsheet ever could. What remains timeless is the need for judgment, empathy, and honesty about your own fears and goals, qualities no code has yet learned to hold. The future of money will not be decided by algorithms or advisors alone. It will be decided by how honestly you face your own financial habits. So here is the real question worth asking tonight. Are you making financial decisions with intention, or simply letting convenience decide for you? If this video helped you see money differently, subscribe for more honest breakdowns of financial systems, psychology, and the hidden forces shaping your decisions.